guys, it's Jason here. Welcome back to Rediscover the 80s. It's a glorious day here. Thought I'd come outside and do a couple book reviews for you. It's been a while, and Inside Editions, I've been grateful to have a relationship with these guys and able for me to do some book reviews and actually also offer you a discount, which I'll tell you more about at the end of the video. But if you remember a little ways back, we reviewed the Back to the Future book, Tellin' Time with Marty McFly, and the, let's see, it was the Dark Crystal Book of Opposites in their PlayPop line, which is geared towards kids, and just the real early age when they're just learning numbers and shapes and everything like that. And they've got more books coming out. There's also books that I haven't reviewed yet in the series, one based on Ghostbusters, but we do have a new one today to show you. The Ghostbusters Book of Shapes with Mr. Stay Puft right here on the front. This is a really fun book. We're going to go through that. And also Labyrinth, Straight to the Castle. This one is fun. It's got some basically directional stuff that we can go through, tabs to pull, and also on this Book of Shapes, the shapes are raised up a little bit so you can get that texture that kids love to, you know, feel stuff too, other than just read. So we're going to look at these two books today on Rediscover the 80s. Let's check them out. All right, let's get a closer look at these books, and just to show you off the covers here. Labyrinth, Straight to the Castle, turn left and right, go up and down, and a fun little insert right here to pull the tab to come inside. And I thought that was really cool. And then on the Ghostbusters, let's look at that cover. Ghostbusters Book of Shapes, and this is kind of inset into the book. If you can see, Mr. Stay Puft, learning shapes and practicing counting. All right, let's start with the Labyrinth book first. So I showed you how to pull on that tab, and you get to go through the little journey here, and they want her to go the path on the right. So you go over here, pull the tab, and she walks to the right. And now, see, we got different ways we can go. He was going to turn left, or she, I should say, which is that way. So you're learning direction. We want to lower Ludo down, so we pull the tab on Ludo, and he's lowering down. Oh, tied up. This is really fun. Gosh, it's been a while since I watched Labyrinth. There you got an open door. Tumbling down was the bridge, as it's gone. And also up and down the staircase. Very fun. So you can take your kid through the stories, pull on the tabs, show them direction, left, right, up, and down. All right, let's look at the Book of Shapes now, featuring Ghostbusters characters. So on one hand of the page, you get the shape. There's a circle. And then over here, can you find 3 small circles in the ghost's face? Well, of course, his eyes and his mouth. And this is kind of outset from the page. So you get that feel as well as you're going through there. Square. And this is inset, so your child can go around, feel it with his hand, feel the square. In Mr. Stay Puft's face, you're looking for 5 blue squares behind him. So in the buildings, there are the blue squares. Rectangle. The firehouse. Find a small rectangle with Slimer in it. Well, of course you can. He's right there, hanging out in the firehouse. Triangle. And 7 triangles on the Statue of Liberty's head. There they are. Oh, this is great. The one right here is outset. And then the last page, you got to find all these different shapes on Ecto 1. And they're all raised up for you to find them. The square, the rectangle, circle, triangle. Oh gosh. Like I said, I wish I had books like this about a decade ago when my boys were younger too. But I still got one that's 7, so she's a little past some of these stages, but still fun nonetheless to show her some of these characters that she might not have seen before. So there's a look a little bit inside. Let's go out and wrap up the video. All right, there you go. Ghostbusters Book of Shapes, Labyrinth, Straight to the Castle. These are really fun, and if you got the little ones, you want to inject a little bit of that pop culture that you know growing up without actually diving into some of the scarier elements of the movies. These are a great way to do that. And, you know, from my experience too, it motivates you. You shouldn't need motivation to read to your kids, but with these characters like this, it really helps me to motivate myself to read and to show my kids books as they were growing up. Wish they had more of these about a decade ago. But nonetheless, these were really fun. I want to thank Inside Editions for allowing me to review them. If you will, well, first of all, links to these books are over in the description to go over to Amazon and purchase right now. And eventually they will come to the Inside Editions website. But I did want to mention, if you go over and shop at InsideEditions.com, use the promo code RD80s, and you can save up to 35% right there in your shopping cart. And it's limited in some ways. I think some of the new releases it works for, but it's mostly the regular price stuff and not the clearance stuff or stuff that's already marked down. But if you think about it, it's essentially you're saving on the entire website. There'll be stuff that's already marked down. Use the RD80s code and you can save 35% on regular priced items at the store. So make sure you check that out. I'll put a link in the show, the description below. I'm used to podcasting. In the YouTube description below, and make sure you go over there and shop too. Get to save some money on some incredible pop culture books. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. More reviews to come, and I hope you will be here to join me. So for now, Jason here for Rediscover the 80s. Thanks for watching.